For years, Canada's bread makers colluded to inflate their prices. When the Competition Bureau caught them, they had to compensate Canadians. The Government of Canada has its very own price-fixing system. It's called supply management, and it inflates your grocery bill too. Supply management is a government system designed by Pierre Trudeau to limit the supply of some basic foods like milk and dairy, eggs and chicken. By keeping the supply low, it keeps the price artificially high. It does this by punishing taxes on imports and controlling the production of those goods here in Canada. You see, in Canada today, you can't just go buy some land and some cows and some equipment and just start producing milk. You need to buy a quota, a permission slip from the government to produce and sell milk. And if you produce too much milk, you have to dump it down the drain. Quota is expensive and often difficult to buy. For a standard 80-cow farm, the cost is over $3 million, just for the permission slip. Then you need to buy the land, the animals, the equipment, all on top of that. The fact that it's so difficult and expensive to get into the market is probably one of the reasons why small-scale farms are just so rare these days. When the system was first implemented in the 1970s, there were over 100,000 dairy farms in Canada. Today, there's fewer than 11,000. And what's the end result? Your food costs more, much more. A 2015 study reported that the average family was paying an extra $585 in groceries every year because of supply management. Since then, the Canadian Dairy Commission has hiked their prices, including an additional 8.4% increase in 2022. If you live in a border town, you're probably familiar with buying groceries in the United States to save a bit of money. If you live in the rest of Canada, you've probably seen the headlines. Worse, supply management stops our farmers from selling their food around the world. Because we don't allow other countries to sell products here, they won't let us into their markets either. Instead of building a Canadian dairy industry that thrives and feeds people around the world, we've shut ourselves in. Last year, New Zealand, with only 5 million people, exported $17 billion worth of products. In Canada, $378 million. I will end supply management to help Canadian families struggling with their grocery bills and high inflation. I'll do it to help our farmers who are stuck in a system that limits their ability to grow and compete and sell around the world. I'll do it because I'm not afraid to make the hard decisions. That's real leadership. That's the right approach. It's time to end supply management. Let's give all Canadian farmers the opportunity to sell their exceptional products around the world. Let's make life more affordable for all Canadians. Join me at VoteScott.ca.